JJ has got to be one of the most exciting players in the world today.
일단 지에지에는 월즈 우승을 차지했죠.
El junglero chino, actual campeón del mundo junto con EDG, es el ladrón de ladrones. Tiene uno de los mejores KDA de toda la región. Todo esto y mucho más con tan solo 20 años.
그래서 정말 어떤 뭐 얘기를 하는 데 있어서 정말 대단한 선수라는 말밖에는 어찌 보면 할 말이 좀 없을 수 있는데 최고의 선수이자
彼の物語はまだ始まったばかりです。
杰杰，现在去建立属于你自己的王朝。
所以你觉得你是那种进攻欲望很强，然后可能
很希望去用我的进攻去帮助队友得到优势的，所以比较偏食肉型的。
一个全球总决赛的一个新人，你对于这次全球总决赛就打完之后啊，你有怎么样的一个感想？
这次总决赛的过程其实说顺利也比较顺利，因为结果是很好的，但其中还是发生了很多的波折吧。以前我们打了很多个生死局。
우선 지에지에 같은 경우도 처음부터 완전 주목도가 높았다고 생각하지는 않거든요. 분명히 LPL 내에서 엄청난 선수들이 또 즐비하고 워낙 그 라인업이나 뭐 팀적으로나 일종의 춘추전국 시대라고 할까요?
Coming fresh off a world championship with EDG, you're looking at him as having one of the most incredible years that you could ever imagine. But it wasn't always easy for EDG. Despite coming into the world championship as the #1 seed, it wasn't always sunshine and roses in the LPL.
经历了一些坎坷，包括整个 EDG 的话，可能也队史也遭遇了一些的不太荣耀的那些记录，比如说第一次无缘世界赛啊，第一次无缘季后赛。其实，在这2年，你觉得你自己的成长或者说你自己的改变是怎么样的？
之前队伍状态、队伍成绩不太好，感觉是因为我自己个人能力也不太强，自身水平也不强吧，再加上队伍挺波折的那几年，然后就没有取得一个很好的成绩。
就是说，还是经历了一个磨合期。因为在春季赛的时候，我记得那时候你们也是取得了一波连胜，然后突然输掉一场之后，好像就有点小坎坷。
输掉比赛的时候，就深刻反省了一下自己这1年来的一些比赛内容之类的。
那是怎么去调整？因为我记得那场打完之后，你也是替补了一下嘛，那然后再回到场上，你又打出特别的有自信的那种操作，在这个过程中你是怎么样调整自己的？
输掉那场比赛之后，无论是教练组还是队员，都下来去安慰我，然后我自身也就想了很久，去如何改掉我的一些心态上的不好。
この苦難を自らの力で跳ねのけることができるのが EDG であり GAGA だったのです。LNG を倒し WE にリベンジを決め
This could be Penta. JJ, let's go. There we go. Jungle V.
ファイナルへの舞台まで戻ってきた彼らでしたが、それでも対する FPX こそが優勝の最有力候補だろうと見られていました。アンダードッグと言われた彼らが FPX を3対1で下し、2017年以来となった EDG の LPL 優勝を成し遂げたのです。
Coming into Worlds, again, people thought, hey, the finals, that was a fluke. It's still going to be about RNG. It's still going to be about FPX. But EDG quickly silenced a lot of the haters.
JJ here to chase in on the Ming, forcing that flash, but Scout is here as well. A nice acrobatics, but it will not matter. That'll be 2 kills again, unanswered. EDG 7 in a row.
계속 월즈 그 대회 내에서 끊임없이 성장이 좀 크게 되고 있다는 게 확 와닿았을 정도였다고 생각해요.
They were able to make it through the group stage and have one of the most incredible runs through knockouts in World's history. 15 games, every single series going the distance. It was amazing. They took down RNG in the quarterfinals 3-2, JJ having multiple Baron steals that really swung the series.
Does he go in? Viper's gonna mark him. Second time around. Can they keep him away? It's at 2K. They can burn this down. They find the first bit of CC. Oh, JJ flames it. He gets the Baron anyway.
Real 50-50 right now as Barrel's trying to close. Oh, it is! JJ steals it away.
运气成分是有一点的，感觉拼大龙真的是拼当时的谁的 打野的头脑更冷静。
Sin duda hay mucho que esperar sobre el junglero chino.
Moving on to the finals, they were massive underdogs against Damwon. Damwon had dominated most of the tournament, but again, against all expectations, they upset Damwon. They take them down in an incredible 5-game series and really prove that they are not to be underestimated, that they are in fact the best team in the world.
那其实，在2021年开始之前，我觉得可能很多人不太看好EDG，但是在新的一年开始之前，你们已经是世界冠军了。那带着这样一个头衔、这样一个身份去开始新的赛季，
你们肯定在新的一年是带着足够的自信以及足够强大的实力来接受其他队伍的挑战。
你对于2022年，你个人有一些怎样的一个目标？
个人打野位上就想成为 LPL 第一打野吧，当之无愧的第一打野。